Hey everybody, Fifth Horseman here. I recorded this video earlier, and I'm coming in now after the fact because for some reason my audio didn't record. So I don't know what's up with that. So I'm gonna narrate as we go. I did some stuff in between this and the last episode. In particular, I lit up the entire area. You can see there. I've got all my torches in nice rows and everything. We'll see later that I screwed that up, but for now, we think that everything's okay. So, I also idled at my mob farm a little bit. You see I got 54 levels and stuff like that. The plan today is to set up my golem area so that they will die automatically, and they will drop their iron so I can pick it up. That's what I want to do today. And so I'm heading over here to check out my... Actually, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I was showing you I planted a jungle tree. I only had 3 jungle saplings, and so I fiddled with those until I got all the jungle trees I wanted. And this is weird doing this after the fact. And I also waited a couple days, so I don't actually remember all the things I did. But so I'm going to come up here and... Yeah, all my villagers are crowding, as they always do. But I'm gonna actually cut some of this out because I'm running around. But I'm going to come back when I'm at the base of my thing and I'm laying the lava. Oh, really quick, you notice I got some armor here. I picked all this armor up after turning it on normal mode. I look pretty snazzy in my gold chest plate there, I think. But anyway, so I actually don't remember what exactly I'm doing. I think I'm going to the Nether pretty soon to get some lava, but we'll find out together what I'm doing. Oh, here, I found a creeper in my sheep pen, and like an idiot... Oh, I just killed the sheep right next to him. My hand jiggered a little bit as I was holding it, and apparently the sheep was already damaged a little bit. So I managed to kill that sheep, which was really annoying. I'm sure I'll get more. I mean, there's sheep are freaking everywhere in this map, so I'm not that concerned. It's just a little annoying that instead of killing the creeper in my sheep pen, I killed the sheep. And I don't even know why I'm picking up these items. I have so many arrows and bows and everything. But anyway, yeah, so I'm heading into the Nether, which will be fun here. The plan here is to just grab myself a lava with my bucket. I'm not sure why I brought all this iron with me. I mean, I know eventually I'm going to use it to make tracks with. I don't know what one is, or if I even had one. But I'm heading off here, and it took me a couple tries to get this right. I should have gone up one more, really, when it came down to it. I should have realized that my golem standing on the actual ground was a bad idea. But what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna lift the entire structure 1 square upward. That would be freaking crazy. So yeah, I need signs here on the walls. So here I'm placing these things. And this is my first failed attempt here. What I'm worried about, but I don't think is going to happen, is that if I put the lava up on that level that I just put all those blocks there, that when it spreads out, it's going to... I'll show you in a second here. I'm worried that it's going to spread out, and you see I'm going to put it above this. I don't know what I'm doing there. But I'm worried that it's going to spread out and it's going to turn into cobblestone. I'm basically going to make a cobblestone generator in the overworld by accident. So, I'm like, well, let's give this thing a try. Why not? And I was trying to put the lava in the center there, which would have been a horrible idea. I'm glad it didn't work, because that would have spread lava out everywhere. So instead, I'm realizing. See, if I put it here. See, this is my. Actually, I had 2 failed attempts because the signs aren't letting it spread out. I should have realized that, but hey, what are you going to do? So I'm like, okay, that didn't work. I need to go up one. And here's where I need to be there. So I smartly think about this for a second and get out of the way. And then the lava spreads and it turns into cobblestone. So what I was worried about actually took place. So I can't put the lava up there, so I got to go down a level. And this is why I wish that I had thought ahead a little bit more and put it there. So, and I also realized I didn't think ahead. I didn't get a pick, so I'm going to idle again while I run back to get a pick. Okay, I've got my pick. I am heading back to the cobblestone generator, my very temporary cobblestone generator that I just made, and breaking it apart. Now I'm realizing that I need to move the signs down one level. So that means I'm going to have to bring the cobblestone down one level, which means I'm going to trap myself in here. And as I'm saying this now, I realize that I'm not going to trap myself in. But at the time, I didn't see that I could actually get out. Now, I'll explain it as I make it. You'll see the problem, and then I'll tell you the solution I thought up after the fact right now. So the problem is that as I place my cobblestone here, and screw up where I place my cobblestone, I'm going to box myself in, and then I won't be able to get out, which is going to be a problem. Now, the solution is, and I'll show you that when I place the signs, because I don't place signs on every single block, I could have actually removed 4 of these blocks. See, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, what am I going to do now? So, and I hope I don't place the lava there. I don't remember killing myself in this episode. But I'm giving this a lot of thought right now, and I'm not seeing the solution that is obvious to me right now. So I'm starting to think, well, what I need to do is I need to lower the ground just here, just around here. I need to lower it once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little water trap. And I don't know why I'm jumping up and down here and there. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break this block, and then I'm going to break the 2 blocks above it. And that's going to leave a tunnel of water going down. That I can. This is the main way to get underground, under the ground, I should say. So what I'm doing here is I'm just placing a subfloor under the real floor of the level. Actually, I'm coming up for some reason, and I'm not placing this floor. Oh, I lost track of where I was, so I want to make sure I'm facing, because I want to be able to escape towards my village area. I don't want everything running away from my village area, so I'm just making sure I was facing in the correct direction. So now I'm going to place this subfloor. I mean, this is a viable way to do this. It's just not the best way, now that I've thought of this other way. So now I've placed my subfloor, and now I'm blocking off my thing. And now I am trapped in this box. But because I have my little floor here, I can dig out. And I think this isn't, yeah. So I'm like, oh, you know what, the cobble's right here, I might as well take advantage of that. And put my dirt back, so it's just nice and clean. I scared myself, I thought I was going to fall off the edge there. So this is a little tedious, so I'm basically just making the floor a little bit bigger so that, no particular reason to be honest with you, just to make it a little bit wider to fill out the entire area. So I come around, fill this in, and then I can take away that block there. And now I can get out, and that's an important aspect of this whole thing. But like I said, I can still get out because here, as I place these signs, see, I can't break any one of these 3 blocks, but I can break the 2 blocks on the left and right of that sign because there's nothing on those blocks, and it's not going to let lava through or anything like that because that space is being taken by the other signs. If I had realized that, and I'll fix that when I play this thing again. But anyway, so I go up here, and now I'm a little concerned that I'm going to end up burning myself to death, but I figure, what the hell, this is for science. So, and there's my lava. There's my lava floor, and we're good to go. Don't need this wood, so I'm going to chop it up. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. So what I need now is I need a sign that is in the middle there to keep it from doing it. This is the problem with a 3-wide trap for your golems. You have to plug that hole in the middle. A 2-wide trap is just 4 signs, one on each thing, and then you're good to go. This one, not quite so much. So I get a little creative using my 1 piece of dirt. And then I'm like, okay, I just need to place a sign right there. And that'll block off that area. And then poof! The magic of Minecraft makes that not happen. And then of course you have this weird... I don't understand how Minecraft works, to be honest with you, as far as lava is concerned. But I can now break all this stuff. And I'm trying to remember, can I break this one? Yes. Or maybe no. See, but the problem is here that now that I have that, and I made this floor that's too low, my golems are now not going to be in the lava. And I'm like, well, that's crap. I can't have it that way. So I got to put the floor back. And I decide, okay, fine, I'll just seal this off, and I just can't get in anymore. And like I said, I realize now that I can break it open, as long as I don't break one of the pieces of the thing off. But no biggie, because, I mean, the thing's there, it's ready for golems to fall into. All I need now is minecart tracks, because the goal here is to run a hopper cart around the outside of this and pick up any goodies that the bad guys leave. So I make a bunch of minecart tracks, not thinking that I might want to, in the future, make a hopper. Look, I have 7 right there. It's a perfect number. The perfect number for a hopper, but I also need a minecart. So there you go. Now I've lost my chance to make a hopper, and I think I just realized that like right away. But no bigs. So then I'm gonna lay my minecarts here, my minecart tracks, and what I want to do is I wanted to save on resource cost. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a loop around this thing that the minecart hopper should pick up on, and then I'm setting up the cart track so that it will go off. When it comes in, it'll go off to the left there, and then it's going to, here, watch this. This is a nice trick with minecarts. I've got that set up. Now I break this one, and then that one stays the way it is, but because I put this one here, then it connects that way. It's a neat trick. It only works in one direction, and sometimes you have to fiddle with it to get it to work in the direction you want it to go in, but that's basically all you have to do. And then I don't know why I'm breaking these. Oh, because I was off by one. I had to actually go that way, so I have to actually do this all over again, but not a big deal. I realized that my minecarts weren't going to pick up anything that was too close to that edge there. But now they will. So now I just need to run my minecart track away from there so that I can run it off and put it in a chest or some sort of a sorting system later. Because eventually I'm going to want to sort the iron from the roses and things like that. So that I can have just a chest of iron that I can go to whenever I want it, not have to worry about roses clogging up the works. The roses have a use. I will be using them for that use. I'm going to have a garbage pile that has a very specific purpose, and I'm kind of excited about it because it's something I thought up it's just cool. So I'm not sure what I'm doing here as far as running around the outside of this. I don't know what my goal is. I was worried about that door being open because that generally means that a villager got out. And generally when a villager gets out in this thing, it means he got pushed through the wall, which kind of sucks. But I don't see that anywhere, so I guess I'm okay. And that's basically it for the episode, to be honest with you. I didn't really have that many wants in this episode, but I decided at the end here that instead of just ending this thing right here with only like 15 minutes under my belt, I would instead bring out my book, my challenge book, and kind of go through the challenges, because we've gone through 12 episodes and I haven't really looked at the challenge book all that much. I've just basically been doing the challenges. So I figured I would look at this, check off the challenges, and then decide what I was going to do next. So we went to the Nether. We made a furnace. We made a brewing stand. We got our second villager. Now we've just got activate the end portal, which is something I'm going to do at the very end of this whole thing. Made a village. Made a cobblestone generator. Made a mob farm. Made a house. I haven't done my giant mushrooms yet. Not a big deal. I mean, I technically made the giant brown mushroom, but I'm not going to count that. Let's see. I don't have jack-o'-lanterns, so I'm just going to ignore that whole thing. I can make jack-o'-lanterns later. I haven't done cake or pie or anything. I haven't tamed a wolf or an ocelot. I haven't seen them, so I'm a little concerned about that. I haven't rid a saddled pig yet. I've obviously got a bow and 64 arrows. I've obviously made bone meal. Haven't collected my 16 blaze rods yet, but we can do that later. I haven't done any of my tree farms yet, which is probably an important thing to do pretty soon. It's not really needed in this map as much as I thought. I also haven't set up my mycelium areas or anything like that, so I'll worry about those a little bit later. And let's see, I've got a pig farm. I've got a sheep farm. I've got cow farm, chicken farm, experience farm. I had a snow golem farm, but it didn't work, so I need to remake that. And a slime farm. I'm sorry, was that an iron golem? The screen's a little bit small on here. Iron golem, definitely. So slime farm is what I'm going to do next episode. I'm kind of excited about that. I haven't done any wools. Haven't done any potions, except for that one potion, which doesn't really count because it was needed. So I think I'm going to do my slime farm next, because I'm going to want sticky pistons for my village eventually. So I'm going to make my slime farm next episode, and I'm going to also start working on completing that village, because it's kind of, it's there, but it's not exactly complete in any means. It's functional as far as I get traits and I get golems, but it is by no means complete. It's anybody who's seen a mega village knows what I mean already, and my village has a couple extra steps on it in addition to being the mega village. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'm not sure where I'm running here, but I'm sure it was important at the time. But in any case, I'm pretty much done here. I'm happy with my progress. It's 12 episodes in. We're doing pretty good. This is, that's what I'm doing. I'm talking about my slime farm. This is the center block, so I'm actually going to go out 16 each direction from that center block, so guarantees I'm in all 4 of the slime chunks. I'm going to ignore the swamp. The swamp is a nice place to spawn slimes, but you'll also get bad guys too, and I don't want to deal with that. I want to just get slimes, so I'm gonna use those slime chunks that I gave myself for those. So we'll be doing that next episode, and until then, I am Fifth Horseman, and I will, as always, talk at you later. Oh, really quick, notice I forgot about this, there's a skeleton here. He spawned, and I realized that I had 8 spots between my torches here instead of 7. So I gotta fix that, because it'll slowly spawn little creatures. Eventually a creeper's gonna sneak up behind me and blow up, which would be really annoying. So we'll worry about that in a future episode, though.